Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a really fun one. I've been looking forward to doing this for a really long time. I have been just trying to gather up the right materials to do it. Today's video is a big review of a lot of different indie nail polish companies, and I'm going to tell you about the formulas, like typically what their shade range is, you know, like just their shade variation and selection, and their price point, availability, all those things. And I have at least 5, maybe 6 different indie brands here. And what I mean by indie nail polish brands, by the way, is anything that is not sold mainstream. So you can't find it in like Ulta or Sephora or any drugstores, Walmart, Kroger, you know. You have to buy it online for the most. Just a reminder, just because I'm like looking at it over there, the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty event is coming up pretty soon. I think it starts this weekend. And so you need to check out what's going to be on sale, and you need to go and get you some good deals at Ulta. And you need to use Ebates. Please use Ebates because Ulta has great percentages off at Ebates. If you don't know what it is, you shop there, you get cash back. If you're like a heavy online shopper like me, then it's highly beneficial. I've made over $200 cash back just by shopping through Ebates. So anyways, I have a whole video on that, but I'm not going to talk about it. There's a link down below to sign up if you want to. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with a nail polish that I only have one. I only have one nail polish from this brand, and it is the brand Glitter Days. You can find them online. The one polish I have from them is called Wanderlasting, and this is so beautiful. Like, I'm going to be doing up close shots, and I also did colors on my nail wheel here so you can see them up close as well after I get done talking about it. This polish is a heavily packed glitter polish, and it is kind of two-toned. It's like a coral mixed with a bunch of gold, so it is so pretty. This is the first one. I actually haven't worn a lot of these even on my actual nail yet, but I have swatched them all. This one I've actually wore because it is so stunning. Out of all the ones I got, I was like, I have to try this one first. So again, Glitter Days, Wanderlasting, and as far as their shade variation, they have a lot of different glitter ones. They also had a collection recently called like Cloud 9 or something with a bunch of really pretty pastels. They also have a lot of those oil slick looking polishes. So they have quite a range of like cream glitters, you know, just kind of shiny, those oil slick type things like I was talking about. A wide variation of different finishes and colors, of course. They retail for this much. And again, all these indie brands are going to be on the higher end. So that's one thing you have to kind of know about indie brand nail polishes, is they're being handmade by somebody. So they're going to be, the price is going to be a little higher. Totally worth it though. As far as the formula on this nail polish, I had no complaints. This was, I'm basically a one coater polish. Like, if you really are specific and picky about being able to see your nail line, if you have one, like my nails are so short, I barely even have a nail line. But anyways, you could totally get this opaque in one thick coat. If not, you could do 2 thin coats and be perfectly fine. It's so gorgeous. Also, I have some boxes. I don't have all the boxes because not all of them came in boxes, but Glitter Days did. And it comes in this gorgeous little box. It says Glitter Days on it with their bow, and it says made with love on the side, and then it tells the story about Glitter Days. Super cute. Brand that I only have one polish of right now is the brand 90 Lacquer by JustFace90 here on YouTube. She's a YouTuber who started her own business, and she has so many gorgeous ones online. Like, I want so many of them, but I just wanted to try one at first. I believe I paid $11 to $13 for this one. I think what 90 Lacquer is good at doing is hollows. She has some stunning hollows. And as far as variation, I feel like there's not a whole lot of variation with 90 though. I feel like she does a lot of hollows and then some like glitter topper type polishes, but that's basically it. I don't think I've seen a cream on there since I've been into indie polishes. But that's okay because I love hollows. But if you're somebody that likes creams, then you probably won't want to check out 90. But if you love hollows and glittery things, then you're going to love this brand. So I got the shade Turkey Coma. This is from Thanksgiving last year. And it is just a kind of like orange, you know, fall orange color, holographic. And it is really, really pretty. It is not as holographic and like rainbowy, you know, kind of like holographics get that rainbow sheen to them. It's not as strong as I thought it was going to be in her photos that she has on her website. They're a little bit misleading. So I would have to say I was a little bit disappointed with my 90 lacquer polishes. The formula was fine. I did have to apply 2 coats, and this is the only one out of all the polishes I'm going to show you in this video. This is the only one that when I applied it, you could see the brush strokes. And I'm trying to look here on my swatch. You can kind of see them still in this swatch. So I don't like brush strokes. I think that looks weird. I don't know. This is probably my least favorite out of all of them. It's still pretty. I'm still going to wear it. It's still pretty unique, you know. Now, this is just the only one I've tried. I don't know if this is kind of an older one. I don't know if she's reformulated it all with her new holographics or if there's different types of formulas for her different collections of holographics. But this one from the Thanksgiving collection last year, not super impressed with it, and the bottle's kind of short and this brush is stubby. So, and again, that one did not come in any box or anything. It just came wrapped up. Next one, I was so excited to get these. You guys have no idea. So the next brand I'm going to talk about is Glam Polish, and you have to buy from them online as well too. And I believe these were again for anywhere from $11 to $13 each. And this one shipped from from Australia, but the shipping wasn't outrageous or anything. I love Mario Kart, and so I got these 2 polishes from their new Ready Set Go collection, which is inspired by players you can choose on Mario Kart. And this is a random fact about me, and if you know me, then you already know this, but I am obsessed with Luigi. Like, screw Mario, although I did get the Mario polish, but screw Mario. I am Team Luigi all the way. Anytime you've ever played any game that requires you to choose any Nintendo characters and Luigi is an option, I will choose Luigi. I even have the Luigi Wii green remote thing. I'm obsessed. Anyways, so I had to get the Luigi inspired polish. These 2 polishes, I come from the same collection. I got Luigi #1 and Mario Time. They're all the polishes from this specific collection, the Ready Set Go collection, kind of they're in a clear base, and they're all like chunky glitters in a clear base with some silver micro glitters in these 2. And then the larger glitters depend on the character they're trying to mimic. So in the Luigi #1, there's green and blue and a little bit of white. And in Mario Time, there's red and blue and some white, because he's got a red shirt, blue pants, green shirt, green or blue pants. Yeah, I was not super impressed with the size of the bottle. It's kind of similar to 90 lacquer, but as far as the formula goes on these, they were almost 1 coaters. I did 2 coats just so I could get more of that chunky glitter in there. But I mean, it was a really good formula. Not a huge fan of the brush on this, again, because it's similar to 90's brush, but the polish is so beautiful, it's okay with me. And as far as their shade variation, they have like anything. They have creams, they have hollows, they have these chunky glitters, and they have some stunning collections. Like, I want so many more polishes from Glam Polish that this has got to be one of my favorites. These are really, really pretty. And that one, again, did not come in any packaging. It just came wrapped up. Here's another one that I have only 1 polish of. This is pretty serious. This is the shade Toxic Tiara from the Post-Apocalyptic Princess collection. Yeah, And I will go ahead and show you guys the packaging, because this packaging is outstanding. It says pretty serious on it, and it's got all these really, you know, cartoony looking designs on them, and it says Toxic Tiara up there. And on the side, it actually has a picture of like a little cartoon character, and it says Post-Apocalyptic Princess. So not only does it have a little sticker saying the shade and, you know, has the company branding on there, it also has like a whole graphic for the collection, which I think is like, that probably takes a lot of work to do that for each one of your collections. So I applaud them for doing that, and it's super cute. So I love the packaging. Back to the polish though. This is a really stunning polish. It is a kind of duochrome shift shimmer polish, and it shifts from like a pinky purple color to a gold color. I don't know if you can see that, and you'll see better in my up close shot. The formula on this was really good. 1 to 2 coats, depending on how picky you are. Probably, I would say 2 coats though. I did 2 coats, and that's what I would do if I put it on my nails. But it's a really good formula. It goes on smooth, no brush strokes, no problems. It dries, you know, pretty quick. This is a solid polish, and as far as their range goes, they have everything. Like, they have so many collections on their website right now, it's kind of overwhelming, but they have something for everyone, I feel like, which is good. And again, I can't remember the exact price for this one. I'll put it here. A little bit expensive, but totally worth it. I'm going to talk about is one I was super excited for as well. This is Superchick Lacquer, and again, online store. And here's the bottles. Now, let's talk about these bottles real quick. They're square, so they're just square and they're glass, and I think that's super unique and cool because I don't have any polishes that are packaged like this. But these two are from the Scriptures collection, and the Scriptures collection, I think, is just a bunch of flaky polishes. But these are so unique. These have got to be, like, at least one of these is the most unique polish I have in my entire collection. So if you're somebody that loves unique nails, then you're going to love Superchick Lacquer, especially the Scriptures collection. It's not their newest collection, but their newest one is the Project Runway one, but this is the one before that. And so at the bottom, something else I think was cool, I have Crown of Thorns and Sweet Surrender. Since there's the Scriptures collection, they each have a different scripture from the Bible on them, which is kind of cool. And I think it has to do with the names. So like this one for Sweet Surrender says Proverbs 3:5-6. It probably talks about something related to Sweet Surrender. So this Sweet Surrender is a green and purple flaky, and like, it is so weird. It looks green and purple. And I had my husband actually pick this out for me because I knew I wanted this one. But this one, my husband picked out for me because it reminded him of the Green Goblin from Spider-Man. And it's so unique. This is the one I was talking about that is super unique. The other one is called Crown of Thorns, and it is just like a fire, straight up fire color. It shifts from like a gold to an amber to an orange to red. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. The formula on these specific ones, now since these are flakies, are going to be kind of different than any other type of polish. So Superchick's flaky polishes, this formula, it was really good. It's kind of, it chips really easy, I'm going to say that. It does. So you need a really good top coat because there's such a chunky glitter. But you can, I did 2 to 3 coats on each one of these. Not out of necessity, but mostly just to build the color because the colors were so unique and stunning. I really wanted them to just be like, bam. So 2 or 3 coats. Again, the brand's variation as far as their shades. Their newest collection with the Project Runway is all hollows, and they look stunning. I have a couple of those on my wish list. I'm definitely going to be purchasing more from Superchick in the future because I think their collections are really unique as well, and they have a lot of different things for everyone. And again, I'll put the price of these here. I can't remember exactly, but I want to show you the packaging they came in too. This is the packaging that these each one comes in. It says Superchick Lacquer in holographic letters, and it's clear plastic, which is cool. I have, this is what got me into Crelly formulas, and this is the Lush Polish. Now, these two are from the High and Mighty collection, which is, again, not their newest one, but the one before their newest one. They have I had seen somebody I follow on Instagram swatch a Lush Polish like last year, and I thought it was gorgeous, but I just never bought from them until this year. This is their spring collection. And these are so pretty. I've gotten, out of all the polishes I've worn that I'm going to show you, this one is one I've gotten the most compliments on. So I have Stir Mix-a-Lot, and this is a white Crelly base with cream colored small hex glitters, matte red medium-sized hex glitters, and big round shiny red glitters. So that's Stir Mix-a-Lot. And then this other one I have is Breakfast at Tiffany's, and this is the one that most people have complimented me on. And this is, again, in a white Crelly base, and it has small white hexes, medium-sized teal and aqua hexes. It also has some really small teal aqua shimmery hex glitters. So super, super pretty. Now, as far as the formula goes on these, again, Lush has like tons of different formulas of polishes. They have these Crelly like big glitters, they have chunky glitters, they have shimmers, they have cream polishes, they have a huge variation, so they're good on that end. The formula for these specific kind though, I actually quite like it. Now with any kind of polish that's in a Crelly base with these big glitters, you're gonna kind of have to work with it, and you're gonna have to kind of fish for glitters. Now I will say though, which is kind of weird, these two are not the same as far as the formula. They came from the same collection, and they're like the same exact thing, except for one has this color, one has this color, you know. I have to fish more out of this Stir Mix-a-Lot for glitters. This one, the brush picks up a lot of the glitter. So I don't know why that is. It just is what it is. But I do love these, and I 100% will be purchasing from Lush Polish again in the future. Again, I paid this much for these. I want to talk about Alchemy Lacquers, and this one I found kind of on accident on Etsy. They do not have a storefront or like a domain name on their own. They just do it through Etsy. I tried out, I actually have two of them. I only ordered one, but they sent me this one. I ordered this one, and they sent me this one on accident. They have really great customer service, just throwing that out there. She said, oh, I'm so sorry, you know, she apologized quickly, sent it out the very next day. I got it super quick, and now I have another free polish, which is kind of awesome. So shout out to Alchemy Lacquers on Etsy for having great customer service, because I buy a lot of stuff from Etsy, and there is a lot of crappy Etsy shop owners out there, just let me tell you. Anyways, the first one I have is LiCl, which is a Li for lithium and Cl for chlorine. This is, so lithium chlorine is what it's supposed to represent. And this is from their Firework Brights collection, I think that's what it's called. And it's in a clear base, matte, hot pink hex glitter thing. So this is a really interesting polish. On the color roll I'm going to show you, I just did it by itself, and I layered it several times because it's supposed to, I think it's meant to be a topper, you know, over white or black. And they have this kind of polish in every color you can think of, and they're all like neon. So if neon's your thing, you really should check this out. It's their newest collection, so I do believe that they have quite a few left. Since it's on Etsy, they run out of things quite fast. And then once it's gone for good. That one. And then I also have, this is the one I ordered, and I think this is so stunning. I can't believe that I've never heard of Alchemy Lacquers. I just stumbled upon them. This is Hyperion, and I don't even know how to describe this. It's like a shimmer flaky polish, and it's in like a silver gold. You know that color that's like silver and gold? It's in that color of a base that's shimmery, and it also has a bunch of like duochrome purple and green flakies in it. That's the best way I can describe it. And you'll see, oh, it's also holographic. Like it has like a just a basic rainbow holographic look to it. It has got like a little bit of everything. And they do have a couple other nail polishes that are similar to this. They're just like the flakies are kind of different. Like they have a green one and a blue one. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So I will definitely be ordering from Alchemy Lacquers again, you know, assuming that they have in stock the colors that I need. And I paid this much for them, and you'll find them on Etsy. I will have all these linked down below, just in case you were wondering. Oh, and those came just packaged up in tissue paper. They did not. Brand that I actually have 4 polishes from this, and this is the first indie brand I ever knew about and that I ever bought from. So I bought 2 of these actually last year and 2 of them just recently. So I'll start with the 2 from last year. This is Starrily nail polish, by the way, and this is the box that they come in. I'll just go ahead and show you. It says Starrily, and it has a little cutout of a unicorn, and it actually has like a little swatch thing on the top, which is kind of cool. And then the side, it just has all these different words. I don't really know what the point of that is, but the back has a cutout of a star. It's super cute. So now here's the thing about Starrily. They used to have a website with a storefront when I bought these first 2, and I loved it. It was awesome. They would go out of stock a lot, but then they would restock, you know. But they haven't had a website in for a year. I don't know what happened to them or anything. But I did find out that Live Love Polish sells Starrily. So that's where I got these 2 new ones. And I was so happy to find that out because Starrily is seriously one of my favorite nail polish brands in general, out of mainstream and indie. So let me go ahead and show you. You can only purchase these off of livelovepolish.com. So this one I have here is called Emerald City, and it is a emerald holographic. Now, Starrily holographics, they don't mess around. They are the most bold and vibrant holographics I own. They don't mess around. That being said, I will go ahead and tell you, out of all these Starrily polishes, I'm not going to say they have the worst formulas because it differs depending on what you get, but every single one of my Starrily polishes don't have the greatest of formulas, but the payout, once you actually work with it and get it on your nail, is so good, it's worth it to me. And these are all, I think, $11 to $13 again. So the formula on this holographic one, because it's different than the other holographics I'm going to show you. This is I'm not a huge, I don't know the verbiage for it, but it's the little holographic things in here are small. They're not big. But it's still blindingly holographic, and you'll see in the close-up. This one I had to hold upside down a lot because it separates like no other. You'll start to see, and especially in the close-up, it's in a kind of a lime green jelly base, and then the glitters are emerald, but it separates a lot. So anytime I want to use this, I have to spend a lot of time trying to get it mixed together again, which is kind of high maintenance, but the color is super, super pretty, especially with top coat. People will definitely ask you about it when you're wearing this. So this one is actually, out of all 4 Starrily polishes I have, this has the best formula. This is Blitzen. I mean, look at this. You'll see in the close-up, this is stunning. They had a whole collection named after all the reindeer, and this is the one that I wanted the most. It is a true aqua chunky glitter, and it is so glittery. When you put this on your nail, not only is it glittery, it's a thick glitter, so ain't nobody gonna not notice your nails if you're wearing this. People are gonna look at them, they're probably gonna ask you about them. And so if you don't like attention, do not buy this polish. It's opaque in one coat. If you want it to be, you can layer it if you want it to be even chunkier and even sparklier. That's a word. But sometimes chunky polishes, they kind of get goopy and stuff like that. So whatever. But there's that one. And then the 2 newest ones that I have, and one of them I'm wearing on my nails today. This one is King Midas, and it is a true gold holographic. This holographic is different from this holographic because this holographic, like the hollow in it is bigger, a little bit bigger and more brighter, I guess. And you'll see in the close-up, let's see if you can see on my nails. Like, I put it, and this has top coat on it. It is like, King Midas is an accurate description of this. So stunningly glittery gold. And the formula is kind of goopy. Doesn't separate as much as this one, but it gets kind of goopy, and you have to put like 3 or 4 coats on this to get it super opaque. So that's kind of annoying. And this last one is called Orion's Belt, and this one is also very pretty. It's the same formula as King Midas. It takes like 1,000,000 coats to get it super opaque. No, really. It takes like 4 or 5 coats to get it super opaque. You're definitely going to need a top coat for the shine, but it does not separate. As you can tell, it's just looks like a regular bottle of polish. This one kind of reminds me of, it's called Orion's Belt, so it's supposed to remind you of outer space, and that's what it reminds me of, so that's why I like this one. There's another one that I want really bad called, I think it's called Milky Way. Every time I try to get it, it's sold out, so like everybody likes it. So as far as Starrily polishes go, they have a lot of glitters and hollows and glitter toppers. They do have a couple of like shimmery colors as well, but I don't think they have any like solid cream colors. I might be totally wrong, but I've never seen them. A forever long video, and I apologize, but that completes my super review of my favorite indie brand nail polish companies. Like I said, my least favorite out of all these that I talked about is 90 Lacquer. Could just be the one I tried wasn't awesome, so let me know your thoughts. I think my most favorite is probably Glam Polish, not necessarily these specific ones, but I just love their variety they have, and then Leche would be probably my second favorite. I don't know, I like them all besides 90. Yeah, let me know your thoughts down below if you've tried any of these. What's your favorite indie nail polish brand? Please leave it down below, because I know there's some that I don't know all of them. So please let me know your favorite down below. If you have any questions about any of these, like where to find them, I will have all the websites linked down below. You should follow their Instagrams too if you're interested, because they're always posting bomb swatches on there that really make you want to buy their stuff. This video, thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you have not subscribed already. I used to post 2 times a week on this channel, and then I said I was going to do once a week, and then just like, it is really hard to do things with a child. So I'm not even going to say, I'm just going to have videos when I have them. But when I do have them, since I'm not doing very many at a time anymore, I promise you each one I do is going to be like something interesting. I probably won't do any monthly favorites videos for a while. I probably won't do any Ipsy, you know, things like that that are kind of monotonous. I will be doing just interesting, long-ish videos here and there probably. And also I wanted to say, since this video is already long, why not make it longer? If you don't already, you should subscribe to my other channel where I talk about being a new mom, vlogs. I'm about to go post a video over there either this week or next week about my top newborn essentials. And I have all my pregnancy vlogs are on there already, and like my baby room tour, my birth story, like, and, you know, and just anything dealing with being a mom and just life in general is going to be over there. So if you're interested, go check that out. I will see you guys in my next video, whenever that is. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you. Bye.